How are we doing? Good? No? Makes sense. You mind if I... I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll come to your job day to do your job, so let's just get in with it. You're here for the cranial. Alright, open your nose. Yeah, that was very good. Can you tell what brand? No, let's try again. Sorry. Yeah. Closer. It's not it, but closer. I'll tell you what. What's it smell like? Menthol. Very good. Menthol. This isn't even a menthol, but whatever. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and pretend that's not an important mistake. Whatever. I'm sure you got plenty of mistakes in it. I'm not gonna count that one. Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, so let's go ahead and do some visual. You want to do some visual? You want to do some auditory? Oh, yeah, I bet. All right, let's just visual then. You want? No? Alright. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. Do you have your name? Where's your name? No, your name. You got a name. Thing you're born with. No, I guess you're given at birth. You're not really born with it. You're not really born with it. It is the first thing you're given, though, typically. And maybe a smack on the ass. It just depends if they come up with the name prior to the birth or after the birth. I'm a doctor. This is not what I'm here for, but are you sure you don't want to? Alright. I can't find my pen. You have a pen? No? Of course not. Oh, you leave it here, huh? You're the fucking doctor, are you? I'm the doctor. I should be only prepared, I guess. But, right. You're also the patient, so I guess you're supposed to be the one that's sick, but, like, who's the sick one here? Who's the one failing? Right? Okay. Okay, glad that we have that power dynamic sorted out now, so. You, want to do some cranial? Let's do some cranial. Can I have that name again? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Okay. What's wrong with you? Wound where? Oh, yeah. It's not important. Superfluous wound on. What would you call that area? Yeah. Okay. Alright, what are you thinking? Very good. I guess Okay. Hair color. Hair color. Yeah. Okay. That's an odd one. It's just not a good color at all. Yeah. Could be worse. You could have picked orange. What's your, like, what's your astrology sign? Your sign in the start of the day. Good shit. You said, okay. Alright. Alright. Ideologies? Yeah, ideologies. Yeah, like what you look for. Or ideologically. What you look for ideologically. I'm not gonna stop smoking a cigarette. It's my doctor's office. It's my name in the practice. I get to smoke my own cigarettes when I want to smoke my cigarettes. You're my patient. Thank you. No, it's not a you thing. It's been a long day, and like I just need a cigarette. You know. Okay, all right. What else do you know? Okay. You sure about that one? Ooh. I think I'm ready to light another cigarette. Tell you what though, let's do some visuals first, right? Let's do some visuals. I actually can this is still going, I can still nurse it, it's fine. Let's just make it go. Alright. I got this tool right on here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do with this tool right here, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna hold the tool right here. Or such, another way, where I hold it. So I'm gonna hold this light, okay? I'm gonna hold the light going to it. Okay, fine, I'll explain it in terms where you can understand me. I have this light right here, okay? You see this light right here? It's perfect, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this light right here, and I'm gonna put it behind it, okay? Are you ready? Now what's gonna happen next is I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to do this. Horse show? Yeah, I said it right. I swear this worked before. I swear this has worked before. Oh, I know what you see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. You're finding that line on or not. Okay, that's better. Alright. Fix it. Okay. Okay, so actually, yeah, I got this light working. Okay, yeah, we got the light working now. Right here, and now this one also works right here. So whenever I do this and change it, you let me know. It's pretty simple, yeah, right? Now I can put my cigarette back in my mouth and put my cigarette back in my mouth. Thank you very much. Okay, so for sure. Put it all the way back as far as you can. Bring this close to you, bring this close to you, bring it closer to you. And change. Good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Just over here. And over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, is that not helping for you at all? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to lock in for you, okay? Thank you very much, okay? Right here. Bring it up here, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very good. Okay, now, we're gonna do it again. Without that secondary light, we're gonna do it with just this light right here, okay? So I have this right here. It's pretty simple what's gonna happen with it next is I'm gonna have it right about here, and you let me know whenever it changes, okay? Whenever it changes color. quickly. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, I see that doing that right now. I think I've seen you like really start that right. You can't hear me again. Okay, we need you to pay attention. What I'm saying to you is, I've seen worse. Okay, it's pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Okay, not that bad, but I've also seen better. So, okay, okay. All right. There's a one thing over here. I can't help but notice. You got the sword. This might feel a little weird. Oh, I have figured out why my lighting feels weird. Okay, 1 second. Put this one out. Alright, well, actually, maybe it just needs to warm up. Hold on 1 second. Let me try and adjust it again. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Man. Not going that swell for me right now. I don't know why the lighting is like this. I've had this issue before. Yeah, it must be a you thing. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I addressed it as a you thing and it fixed, so what do we learn? It's a you thing. Very good. Okay. You know, I'll give you points for that. It may not be having, you know, the best exam, but at least you knew that part, so. Alright. Alright, okay. My last cigarette ran out, so do you mind if I get my other ones? Yeah, they're like the same thing. They're just a little bit different. It's not like that much different. They're just like a little bit different. Yeah. Alright, well, hold still for me. I'm gonna go get my other cigarettes. And beautiful. Okay. So, where'd my lighter go? There it is. So let's go ahead. Are you sure you didn't want any? Are you sure? Sorry about that. I dropped my cigarette. You know what we're gonna do about a dropped cigarette? Not gonna let it go to waste. You're right. Very good. Okay. Now, breathe with me for me. And you should be able to tell whatever this flavor is one pretty quickly. Yeah. What's that taste like? Smell, even. You get a good old whiff for that one. Red. What? I've always spoken like this. Ooh. simple mistake, really. I've opened up my can of transatlantic cigarettes. Unfortunately, I'll be stuck speaking like this for the remainder of the time. What a time to be alive, isn't it? Transatlantic. Here we are. Across the Atlantic. You and I. Cigarettes. Very. Alright, let's continue on with our medical exam. Medical exam. I shall continue smoking my cigarette, though, because this is a very good cigarette. I'm not going to let the cigarette go to waste, especially not the transatlantic cigarette. A very rare and very good cigarette. No longer in production. But I still have my hands on them. Not important. Didn't realize they were mixed in. But we will persevere. We will persevere. In the face of menthol. Do you want to hit? Can you handle the accent? No? Alright, well, don't worry. Alright, moving on. We have auditory hearing now. We have hearing exam. Are you ready for the hearing exam? What do you say? Hearing exam? What do you hear? Exam? You hearing the exam happening? Very good, okay. Close your eyes. I need you to hear mostly with this one. Close and listen. Now, how many different strokes were there in that one? I don't mean individual. I mean two different sounds. I may have just spoiled the amount. But that's not important. What's important is that we persevere in the face of menthol. Very good. Now continue. Open your ears. Open your ears. Listen close. Listen. Do you hear that? The year was 1862. Yeah. What did you do in 1862? Huh? What do you say? What do you say? What are you doing here? Huh? What are you talking about? Taking up arms? Nonsense. We're talking about cranial nerves here. Cranial nerves. You see, we're talking about cranial nerves. You, me, cranial nerves, the whole world. That's our oyster. What do you say? It's cranial nerve. Yes, the cranial nerve. All right, now hold still for me. What are we smelling? Yeah. If you could smell transatlantic, that's what it would smell like. Transatlantic. You know, they don't make them like they used to. They don't. Transatlantic is no more, except for a few of us. Except for a few of us that can still do it. We have our cigarettes that demand it. Ooh, but it still exists. Transatlantic. We're doing an exam, right? I forget we're doing an exam. Let's do an exam. You want to do smell now? Want to do smell? We kind of bypass the hearing. We'll come back to it. What do you say? We'll come back to the hearing. And let's work on some smell. What do you think about smell? Working on some smell. Yeah? What do you say? Bringing up the back of the rear here. Very good. Open up them nostrils, shall we? Yeah. Open up. Now hear the smell. What does it smell like? What's going on to your olfactory when I press? Yeah. Very good. See? Yeah. Open them nostrils. Olfactory. See? Yeah. They don't make them quite like they used to. Olfactory. You know, I used to work in an olfactory. No, not really. I just need you to smell with your olfactory. What does it smell like? Yeah, very good. Very good. Now let's get you another one. Let me just pour this one out. And let's get you another one. Alright, this should be I may have put a little more extra in than necessary. But when in Rome, right? Yeah. Transatlantic cigarettes. Cigarettes. Smell this with your olfactory. Crazy smells. What kind of smells we have going on? Quite intense. How does it taste for you? Taste, smell, what's the difference, right? I'm a doctor, I know the difference. Yeah. You may be asking yourself, why is my doctor smoking cigarettes in the the hospital? We're not in a hospital. We're not in a hospital. It's the wrong question. The correct way to ask the question would be, why is my doctor smoking cigarettes in the observation rooms, whatever they call it? Yeah, I'm the doctor here. We call it whatever we please. Yeah, but the answer again is, I'm the doctor here. Should a doctor not have access to a little bit of transatlantic when one can afford it? A little transatlantic never killed anybody. A little transatlantic will only help men prosper and women's feel more beautiful. Transatlantic was a great time. Transatlantic was created so we could all understand each other. And it obviously didn't work because it's this accent. But every now and again, you need a little transatlantic for you, right? So a little transatlantic, take the edge off. A little transatlantic. It's out. You let my cigarette go out. I gotta send my goons on you. Smell this. No. Now, if you mind, I'm going to go ahead and get down to brass tacks and get some doctorate examinations going on, alright? I'm going to get some works from tests going on. I'm not going to tell you about the tests unless I need some input from you. And I'm going to document my findings. I'm going to document them on this electronic tablet of some kind. Interesting. As a transatlantic cigarette, it causes me to forget all future technologies for the time being. Oh, but what a cigarette it is. Transatlantic. Okay, hold still for me while I engage in mysterious and serious inspection. Transatlantic. You kind of suck at this. Hold still. Now you will hold still for me. Very good. Hold still again. Oh, you hold very still. I must say I am impressed. Very still. Right, now one more movement, and I'm going to repeat it a few different times. Now hold still for me. Are you ready? Good. Are you ready? Good. And are you ready? Good. Are you ready? Good. Fantastic work right there. That's really good work. I must say my transatlanticness is actually quite fond of your work there. We must persevere on in spite. Now, do you recognize the sound of my voice? What does it sound like to you accent-wise? Where does it bring you? You're right. Transatlantic. That's where it brings you. Always home at the transatlantic. Now back to sounds. What do you hear here? Close your eyes. What do you hear here? Transatlantic. No, that's a part of the transatlantic. This is, but it's not all of the transatlantic. It's actually mostly just the Atlantic, but not the, yeah. Okay. You hear that? You hear that? Listen to that. Listen to that Atlantic right here. You said you hear the Atlantic. Yes, water. Yeah, but water. Very good. Now hear me again. Tell me again. Does it sound any different this time? Let's try this again. Let's see if it sounds any different. Alright, let's try it again to see if it sounds any different. And it should this time. Good. 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 Transatlantic, you see? That was a very good job with the audible. Now tell me real fast. Good. Now let's take a picture so you can document you in the transatlantic file. Yeah, it's a prestigious file. Not everyone gets to go into the transatlantic file. But you, my friend. Transatlantic. Let me tell you. Very transatlantic, I can just tell with this one. Alright, now hold still for her. I'm just gonna show her this. I apologize for the lack of examination, but a doctor's got a doctor, so hold still for me. This one's on the house. Very good. Let's finish off here. Let's finish off here, shall we? Let's finish off right out here. Okay. Tell me whenever it leaves your field of vision. Good. Tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Good. Again, when it leaves your field of vision. Good. When it leaves your field of vision. Good. Let's get it tighter. When it leaves your field of vision. Fantastic. Your field of vision. Good. Your field of vision. Good. Tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Good. Field of vision. Good. Do you feel the division? Not so good. Alright, let's bring it in even closer. Good enough for me. Alright, let's finish it off here like this. Good. Good. All right, fantastic work. Really, truly, I appreciate you coming in and getting yourself all fixed up and examined here. Now, let me tell you, you take a hit of my transatlantic cigarette. I can't promise you'll be cured, but I can promise you'll be transatlantic, and that's better than what you've currently got, right? It's an alternative, no? Alternative medicine, alternative to medicine. That's what it means, right? Transatlantic. More for me. Well, thank you for coming in. What else can I get for you today? What else is there available? Transatlantic. It's just transatlantic together for a little bit. Transatlantic. Bon voyage transatlantic. Bon voyage transatlantic. Me, I'm transatlanting over here. I hope you passed your test. Yeah.